The coronavirus pandemic has claimed now more than 1,000 lives in America.
Declaring a public health emergency of international concern.
Hi.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Victor.
Hola.
Apa khabar?
Sabah al khair.
Sabah al khair.
I usually spend my time skateboarding or playing video games. I also cook sometimes in the week.
I have started teaching on tiny-class.com, help clean up the house, help my mom.
One of the things I do to stay somewhat healthy, I actually started jogging.
I spend most of my time every day in front of my computer. All of my classes are on Zoom.
Since we cannot go to school anymore, I just do the work that school sets.
Kids are not allowed to go outside. Only the parents are allowed with a special paper collar at the station.
Tourists get closed as well as park.
Restaurants are closed, shops are closed, retail is closed. Closed.
During today, we need to have a declaration where we put our name, our birthday, our location, where we go, and why.
The curfew is every day from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. During Ramadan, they relax it a little bit. It becomes from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.
In Kansas City, the restrictions are only that we aren't allowed to be gathering in groups of more than 10 people. So a lot of small businesses have decided to shut down. A lot of our grocery stores are still open, pharmacies, and we are allowed to go out.
During the strict phase of our movement control order, we were not allowed to go out unless we were buying essential items. And if we were caught by the police, we could either be fined or jailed.
The state of Kentucky has had many riots and many marches against closing of businesses and against social distancing.
It was a chaos. A lot of people went to the supermarket, but a lot of things and people was panicking.
COVID-19 is considered as one of the biggest crises that the world are facing, and the people in my community are willing to take responsibility.
So our community has reacted in response to the government's social isolation orders very, very positively. A lot of the local businesses that we have here in my particular suburb, Epping, have been supported very, very well by the community. People are supporting them, people are buying their products, people are going out of their way to make sure that they help these people and these businesses which would otherwise be shutting down due to COVID-19. That sort of caringness and kindness has been reflected more than usual because of the circumstances that we've been having.
People we know are staying at home, except for those who work in hospitals and other essential services, but people are keeping to the physical distance.
This self-isolation period means that I can't be going to school. Our teachers have put in place a remote learning schedule for us where we learn the course for next year.
I do a lot of editing, which I do from home anyway. Honestly, it seems like you would just be able to continue doing editing since you already do it at home, but it's been tough. I think a lot of creative work needs you to have future plans, future dreams. But when you don't know what your future is, it's very hard to be motivated and creative.
My academic year has been affected the greatest. It was actually really hard to accept the news of GCSEs being cancelled. We had been working 2 years towards these exams, and suddenly they just got cancelled.
Very badly because there's less learning.
It's pretty well personally, but I have a lot of friends that are seniors. For them, they're missing prom, graduation, grad night, so I feel pretty bad that they had to miss all of that.
Started confinement, I heard more birds, I heard less planes flying over, and the sky is blue.
Bluer. I've been coping very well with the changes. I have extra time to read, go running 5 times a week, and also I sign up to do an online course.
Back in January, I had bought a flight ticket to go back home to Malaysia to visit my family, but since everything sort of blew over, I had to cancel the flight.
Now the hardest thing, not being able to go home since today is Ramadan. I cannot go home to my hometown in Surabaya.
Losing motivation in general, I got very distracted. I was very prone to procrastination. I would be lectures and lectures behind because I just was not keeping up on the content.
The biggest struggle that I face right now is not being able to go out to get food or to spend time with my friends.
I'm living far away from my family due to the financial crisis. I'm taking a very good measure, minimizing all the unnecessary expenditure at the moment.
I do have a disability and a chronic illness. It's been harder and harder to get my medications due to the high demand.
I don't think that in the future things will be the same. I think that this is something that will go down in the history books, and this is something that will change the way that people value each other and see the world at large.
I think people will definitely be cleaner, and I think if a virus were to hit us again, I think we'll be more prepared, and I think people wouldn't hesitate to react immediately.
We just have to start thinking of what steps we can take to be more hygienic, to be safer, to be more responsible.
Scientifically, there are many more possible pandemics to come, diseases that we don't know anything about. This will make us more prepared in the future.